Who knows what evil lives in the heart of games? The Shadows knows.
Good evening, viewers. It's me again, the Shadows knows, with another try to annoy you with my Let's Compare videos. Tonight I'll play International Karate Plus on the Amstrad CPC, the Commodore 64, the Atari ST and the Amiga. That should be an Amiga premiere video. So, if you've seen my previous video of International Karate on the Amstrad, you will see this is a much better version. It has an epic soundtrack. It looks pretty nice. It plays very nice. Controls are very quick. Usually on the Amstrad the controls tend to be a little stiff. Not with this game. Okay. This bonus round is a lot quicker on the Commodore 64 and on the Amiga. These are the two versions I played back then when I was a kid. But the actual fighting is okay with this version. Just don't fall asleep during the bonus round. If you don't know the Commodore versions, you'll see later what I mean. And I probably have to edit this video again due to time restrictions and to not bore you too long. But back then, if I've had an Amstrad, this would definitely be a game that I had a lot of fun with. Okay, it's game over anyways. So let's continue to the Commodore 64 version. Okay, the epic Commodore 64 version. With one of the best soundtracks ever made for the Commodore. And here, do you see the little worm? Those are the little details missing on the Amstrad version. And even though it doesn't add anything to the gameplay, or the little spider there, it makes the game just that little bit better. And now the bonus round. A little more challenging than the Amstrad version, I would say. But I wasn't that bad. Or was I? And yeah, the later bonus rounds get random bouncing balls to make it even harder. And a little bird flying. And yeah, I won a round. Great. So I have to edit out more. Okay. This Commodore version is an epic game. No discussion about that. Let's see how the 16-bit versions, if they can match up or if they are even better. I doubt that, because this game plays perfectly and you can't beat perfect. You can, maybe they can match it, but we'll see. Okay, so let's continue with the Atari ST version of International Karate Plus. Okay, it controls very fast, very responsive. I don't like the music, but that's normal with the Atari ST games. I just don't like the sound chip. There are a couple of tunes on the ST that aren't that bad, but generally I prefer the Commodore 64 sound. But the samples are great. The graphics are nice and colorful, and if I'm correct, I just saw the little worm. I'm not sure about that. Let's see how the bonus round is. Definitely a lot quicker than the Amstrad. Does it get any faster? And yeah, bouncing heads, that's nice. I remember them from the Amiga version. And I would say the bonus round is a little easier than on the Commodore 64. Oh. And yeah, there was the bouncing fish, a jumping fish. So I guess all the details from the Commodore 64 are there, and it's game over already. So, but I would say, yeah, and there's a little spider, the details are definitely there. I would say it's a surprisingly good version on the Atari ST. It comes pretty close to the Commodore 64 version. I still prefer the C64 version because of its nicer music, but it's very colorful, it controls good, and it plays good. It's definitely one of the better Atari ST games. So now let's see how the Amiga version is. Okay, last but not least, the Amiga version of International Karate Plus or Arcade Plus. I have to turn down the volume a little. But yeah, this soundtrack is great. I won't say it's better than the Commodore 64 soundtrack, but it comes close. So, oh. Yeah, and that's again a little worm. But the graphics are a bit more colorful than on the ST version, but except that, it's pretty close. Well, the Amiga version is actually a little bit better. The controls are just a little bit more responsive than on the Atari ST, and I don't think I have to mention the soundtrack. It's just that much better. What? Just a single point? I won anyway. So let's see how the bonus round looks on the Amiga. The sound samples are, I think, the same as on the Atari ST, so I bet they just converted them. But of course they sound a little bit clearer and a little bit better on the Amiga. Just don't get killed. Damn it. I'm in anyway, so yes, it's the other bonus round. Okay, and as far I don't know if the ST version got this bonus round. I'm not sure about that, but I'm pretty sure the Commodore version doesn't have it, and so I think the Amstrad version also doesn't have the second bonus round. Great. And again, random bouncing balls and some heads jumping around. I wonder if heads would jump like this in the real world. Maybe I'll try it out someday. Haha, got that. Okay, I've lost. So, what's the conclusion for my International Karate Plus Let's Compare? For me, the Amiga version wins. Just because, damn bugs. just because of the music and the extra bonus round. Second comes the C64, again, great music, excellent playability, and I remember it from when I was a kid. That was the version I played most. The ST version is surprisingly good. I don't know if it has, or I'm not sure if it has the second bonus round, but it's definitely a version to hunt down and play. Same with the Amstrad version. If you got an Amstrad, it's a must-have game. So there really isn't any bad version of this game I've played. So thanks for watching and have a good night.